Does trust factor actually matter? Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, Time Has But a Window. Now we've all heard about trust factor, but how much does it actually affect anything? Well, I decided to take it upon myself to find out how much trust factor really matters. All this after a word from this video's sponsor. Hey guys, if you're looking for a quick way to sell your skins safely, then make your way over to sellyourskins.com. Selling your skins is pretty much instant with an average time of 5 minutes to receive your funds. They can send you the money in several different ways, such as PayPal, bank, and crypto. There is also a bonus system where the more you sell on the site, the better deals you will get permanently. Use the link in the description and use my code TIMES to get an extra bonus today. So to test out trust factor, I decided to do something pretty simple. First, I played on my main account, which has a ton of skins and has been around since the beginning of Steam. It's a 5-digit if you know what that means. Now the goal was to play on this account as long as I could before getting a cheater. That way I'd count how many legitimate games I got before I ended up getting a cheater game.
One pack. Two more. One jumping at me left. Thank you.
That's right there. That's
Trophy.
Alright, looking good so far. Now the second part of this test was to take an account that had no skins and wasn't even set up and see how many games it would take to get a cheater. And while we will get to that account in a moment, let's look through this first game and see if there's anything suspicious. Okay, so that shot looked a little bit suspicious, but that was probably the most suspicious shot of the game. Now everyone's gonna have some suspicious moments, but this person has a unique aiming style that's a little bit strange. Almost like they hold the edge and they aim in towards the wall. So after looking at all of their kills, I have to say that there just wasn't enough suspicious here to say that this guy was cheating. That was just a weird aim style that you don't see every day. Now while the game was live, this is my choice of who I thought might be cheating on the team. But as I watched him, you can clearly see he is definitely not cheating. Which leads us down to the next player on the list. Now this guy played more of a lurker role. His aim definitely did not seem suspicious, and even his awareness didn't seem that out of the ordinary. He did, however, manage to exploit our lack of communication and awareness several times to pick apart the team. But then he had moments like this where he clearly had no idea where the CT was coming from. And of course, you would think if someone was cheating, they'd become more blatant towards the end of the game if it looked like they might lose. But I wasn't able to spot out any performance enhancement.
Terrorists win.
Let's move down the list to the next player who calls himself Moron. And once again, it looks like this guy is also legitimate. And this is great because this is my main account and this is the kind of game I hope to see. No cheaters and a pretty fun, interesting, close game that ended up being 13-11. Now I know what you're thinking, I've only shown 4 of the 5 players. The 5th player didn't really do too much. Here's a couple kills from them. You can see they're definitely a newer player. And with that, the game was over, and I queued up for the next one. Now, after such a promising first game, I was really excited to see how long our luck would hold up. Would we even get any cheaters at all?
There's 2B.
Oh my god.
This is gonna be easy.
He's fucking cheating?
Fuck.
Dude,
I'm
he's just really
not
good.
gonna let him shoot you from
Out.
there.
Hiding.
Bomb has been planted.
Behind me. Cheater down. I told
Nice.
you.
1v2.
Hold up, wait for me.
No, he's gone.
So right off the bat, my teammates are talking about this guy I shot in middle, saying that he's cheating. That when he jumped around the corner, he didn't pre-fire me or anything like that, so I'm not 100% sure about that.
It's not an if. He's fucking cheating.
You have to speak their language. You have to add in like some faces and an ooh
You
woo.
trying to get hip with the kids, Matt?
I'm not trying to get. I don't like the phrase "getting hip with the kids."
Hello, fellow
okay.
teenagers.
Hello, fellow young people. No, I don't want to make anti-cheats. I just want to make a game where
You
they
play
punish the cheaters more.
There he is. Told you.
Mhm.
Damn, he shot a lot of scout shots fast.
I can turn off and still have aimbot.
You know, I'm just starting to think that cheaters are just really stupid.
How is that
Years-
off?
Oh, he's
And we can clearly see by looking at the cheater's POV that he is blatantly cheating. This also shows what I think is the worst thing about the subtick system is the ability to enhance fire rate. I mean, seriously, what the hell can you even do against this? He just comes around the corner and shoots 1,000 bullets in your face, which just makes this kill all the more satisfying. Alright, so we know that this guy was definitely blatantly cheating, but what about the other guys on his team? Now, the other guys definitely didn't kick him, so I thought maybe someone was queued up with him. But as you can see here, he was queued up all by himself, which just means the other team didn't want to lose. I completely understand, because after all, if they do kick him, it's a 4v5, which is unfortunate for them. Now, I took a look at the other players anyways. I guess you could say the two most suspicious were the two that were queued together. But it's really hard to accuse them of everything because they literally have a cheater on the team that can see the entire map, which is basically like having a radar hack. Of course they're going to seem like they have more information than they should. What I should be able to see is if they're using any form of aim assistance, and as far as I could tell, they weren't. Now, this kind of game could have been completely avoided. In my opinion, what Valve should do is add the ability to actually call a vote if you kick someone to tie the game. Okay, so maybe tying is the wrong word to use, but basically it would void out the game. Make it so that it just says the score line 0-0 and the game ends. Yeah, it won't completely solve the problem because sometimes even when someone kicks the cheater, the other team won't vote, but I think they would vote the majority of the time. Most people are pretty cool with being like, you know what, you kicked the cheater for us, we'll end the game early. If Valve's not going to step up and do the right thing, oftentimes players will. But yeah, I'll continue showing some of the POVs of the players on the other team, but as you can see, no one else really seems to be cheating this game. So as far as I can tell, just one cheater here. And with that, time to move over to the other account and see what happens.
wait, we got
Time.
3, we got 4, we got 4 fresh
I forgot
accounts
this
at least,
crosshair.
maybe 5. So
in this first game on the other account, it looks like we're playing against 5 fresh accounts. That sounds suspicious, but let's see what actually happens.
Laying down smoke.
So right off the bat, just from watching them, you can see that the accounts do match the playstyles. These definitely seem like some newer players.
Throwing fire. Throwing a flashbang. Grenade out. Throwing smoke.
And because they were newer players, it wasn't exactly a fair match. It was pretty one-sided.
This is bandit country. Shoot everything that moves.
And you can imagine they didn't probably feel like it was a fair game, and with that, they probably reported us.
He's in the smoke. Yeah.
nice job.
Which leads us to the next game. On a fresh account, would I actually be able to play 2 games in a row without running across cheaters? Well, so far they're looking pretty clean. Though I'm not sure exactly what this guy's doing. Oh, now I'm beginning to understand. So after one game on both accounts, I got matched up against cheaters. I guess the real difference is how many cheaters were in each game. On the other account, I only got 1 cheater on the other team, whereas here, there are 3 people blatantly cheating, and 1 person possibly closet cheating, looking at their previous stats. The craziest part about having so many cheaters on the other team is that none of them were queued up together. I will have a link to the profile of every cheater in the description of this video. Please go and report them. I'll probably repeat this test in the future, but for now I'm going to have to say you do get less cheaters on an established account. The problem is it only takes one cheater to ruin the entire game. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, have a great day.